Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. When you see me seated here, you already know what time it is. It is hair day. Anyways, besties, I'm so sorry I didn't do a tutorial of my twist, but I promise you in the coming videos I'm gonna definitely do a tutorial of my twist. Anyways, so I've had this twist for 4 weeks now, and can you see this is my 4 weeks hair, how it looks like. So today we're gonna take down this twist and then we're gonna wash tomorrow. Almost done with this. If you remember it from our previous videos, that is the hair video, I said I was going to do more of like a hair video and then a chit chat in between or at the end. So the previous video I was talking about why I started the natural hair journey and my progress so far. It's a continuation of that, but in today's video we're not going to be talking about hair. Excuse me. Today's video we will be talking more about racism, my personal experience and my personal view about racism in Dubai and racism in Finland. So first of all, I will start with racism in Dubai. So when we talk about racism in Dubai, for people who have lived in Dubai, I want to say that for people who have lived in Dubai, they would be able to relate more to this video than any person else. So to begin with, I'll just narrate a few experiences that I have had. So I remember when I moved to Dubai and my aunt joined me, and I was kind of like helping her to apply for jobs and stuff like that. And they have all these apps that you can use to apply for jobs like LinkedIn or Indeed. There was this other app, Mojan, I really can't remember exactly the name. But when I was sending in application on her behalf, guess what? They told me, I don't want Africans. Sorry, we don't want Africans. Sorry, we don't want Africans. And I want to believe that lots of people have had such experience when applying for job opportunities, where when they send in their application, they always tell them blamely, like they'll tell you blank. They won't eat their words, they won't measure their words, they'll tell you there and there, we don't want Africans here. So that was one of the experience that I had. Then now another experience that I had is that when I moved to Dubai, I was working in a house. So when I left there, I needed to start doing something else. But before I left, I had already started doing like courses and things like that. And then when I moved now, I was like looking for a job, and the field that I wanted to work in is in education. That is how do you call it? I wanted to work in the education field or in. So this was me. I was busy looking for a job in schools and stuff like that. But each time I met someone else, they'll always tell me, you're looking for a job in teaching. They don't usually hire Africans for such positions. They always hire Filipinos. So there was like a norm in the sense that it became a norm that there are certain type of jobs that are meant for a certain type of people. For example, if you're looking for school jobs, secretary jobs and stuff like that, they give those type of jobs to Filipinos. But any other odd jobs like cleaning and stuff and all the likes, they give those type of jobs to Africans. But for me, I was like, nah, there is no way I'm gonna settle for that, because I know the value, I know my value. And I'd done like 3 or 4 courses that I knew would go a long way to help me secure a job. And also I had the backing of God, of course, because the Bible says that I have opened a door before you that no man can shut, which means that there is nothing that is above us to do. So because of the word of God and the courses that I had done before, I was so assured that it doesn't matter what people say, I'll definitely get the job that I desire. And eventually I got a job in the teaching field, and I worked in that field for like three years before I left UAE. Aside from that, even when I was working in a school back then, there was always that segregation. And for example, when it comes to like the teachers, for example, they had like, for teachers who are from Europe or America, their salaries were always more. So it was like in grades. So if you're an African teacher and there is maybe a teacher from US or UK or you know, countries like that, they would earn almost twice what you are earning as an African. So they paid based on passport. So if you're coming from a zone that has the green passport, definitely you would receive less pay as compared to someone who is coming from a zone that has the red passport, which we are talking about Europe and, you know, Europe in general and America. So there was always this differentiation, and it wasn't only in like the education system, but almost every job market in UAE, they pay according to passport. So you may even be a senior to someone, but because they have like a foreign passport, as they say, they will be paid higher than you. So that's how the system works when it comes to, you know, racism and everything. And when it comes to the people themselves, that's a story for another day. But the system itself is what makes the greatest issue in that part of the world. The system is built for people who already have a certain level. But if you're going there to start afresh, it may take you forever. If you're not strategic, if you're not smart, if you're not wise, if you're not constantly trying to upgrade and upskill, you may be stuck in the system. So that's pretty much the system in UAE. I'm going to come back once I'm done washing my hair to continue the story, where we're going to be talking about racism in Finland. And if I omitted anything about Dubai or UAE, I'm going to add it in the second part of the video. So see you. So this is the first wash as usual, which is just to like wash out all the oils before you go into the second wash. So as you can see, the hair is foaming more right now. So when I was trying to comb this section, I felt like something was tight. So I had to like stop the video in order to detect where. So this is mainly what you do each time you're trying to comb your hair and you feel like there is a part that is just stuck. Don't just force it. Take your brush, keep your brush aside, and then you just finger detangle. Then once you finger detangle, it becomes so easy to, you know, to brush through. As you can see, this comb is literally just sliding in without any effort, sliding in and out without any effort. So we will go ahead and as usual, we always start from the bottom. Baby, we start from the bottom, sliding through, bottom to top, bottom to top. I'll leave this in for a couple of minutes, then we wash. It's been 5 minutes now, so we just go ahead and rinse this off. Ooh, that's cold. It's cold. So this is how much hair we lost throughout the process of washing and taking down the braids. When taking out the braids, I lost this much hair, and then this is how much hair I lost while washing and combing. Hey friends, welcome back. So I promised you that we're going to continue with the second part of this video. Don't mind, I twisted the hair and it's all puffed out. Don't mind the hair. So let's talk about racism in Finland. So this is a cream that was sent to me by an influencer. I just created a skincare line for African people. So this is just a test product. So as I was saying, racism in Finland. Personally, I have never physically experienced any racism in Finland. The sense that no one has ever portrayed any racist attitude towards me. Maybe I can attribute that to the fact that I am mostly at home, and each time when I go out, I'm always with my husband. I don't go out alone, so I have never experienced someone being racist to me. But nevertheless, I've seen lots of videos online of people complaining about racism in Finland. One thing I would like to say is that we as black-skinned people, we always experience racism wherever we find ourselves. So we just need to continually brace ourselves up. And by the way, what is a racist insult compared to all the insults that our mom insulted us when we were growing up? So this shouldn't even touch you at all. When you're out here, just focus on why you came here. You came here to school, you came here to make money. Just focus on that and forget about all the haters and all the racist attitudes. So, but in as much as I've never been, I've never experienced racism physically, but I've actually experienced online bullying, where when I posted something, some people came online in my comment section, or even when I'm live, people come online in my comment section and they're like, go back to your country. Like, I don't know what they're thinking of. Do they really think that kind of insult or that kind of comments can, discourage us? Because one thing I know is African people are so strong mentally, emotionally. We are so strong based on all what we've experienced in life, all the challenges we've experienced in life. So and another thing is that when you're being racist or towards someone else, or you treat people bad, or you spread hate, it doesn't say much about the person, but it says much or a lot about you. So I would say that in as much as I've experienced that, I don't let that get into me, because I've been around a lot of Finnish people and they're actually nice. Lots of them are nice, they are welcoming, they are accommodating, but there are always some delulus in every group or set of people. So do not let that discourage you at all. Focus on the reason why you came to Finland, and every other thing will be fine for you. Anyways, besties, if you've been watching so far, I want to believe that you have learned a lot from this video, and I would appreciate if you can subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share. Till then, we keep keeping up. And don't forget, after you wash your hair, you need to moisturize. LCO or LOC, which one will you go for? I'll let you know in my next video which moisturizing technique I use for my hair. See you all. Moi.